R.I.P. Mean Gene Okerlund December 19th, 1942 to January 2nd, 2019. Your interview skills will be remembered as some of the best in all of professional wrestling.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 237 pounds, Macho Man, Randy Savage. And his opponent, from parts unknown, weighing in at 330 pounds, Papa Shango!
Hello everyone, Blind Metal Gamer here, and I have some sad news for all you pro wrestling fans who grew up watching the AWA and WWF and WCW back in the day. Mean Gene Okerlund, the greatest interviewer in all of pro wrestling, passed away today, January 2nd, 2019, at the age of 76. The cause of death is still unknown. However, at this time, I would like to first and foremost send my condolences to those who knew him, his family and friends and colleagues from the WWE, AWA, and WCW, and all of the fans of professional wrestling throughout the world. Now I'm going to share with you some of my favorite Mean Gene Okerlund memories that I had growing up as a child. I didn't really get to watch a lot of his AWA stuff from the 1970s, however, I did watch a lot of his WWF and WCW stuff from the 1980s and 1990s, and my boy, what an interview he was. He did the best damn interview in the whole business. He could carry an interview like nobody else, and I remember fondly in, I believe it was WCW, he had snapped on, I believe it was the Natural Born Thrillers, and said a few expletives that he normally would not say during his interview career. He wouldn't use any profanities on an excessive basis. He would keep it clean, he kept it to the point, he had that distinct voice. And I remember one of my fondest memories of Gene Okerlund was him and the late great Bobby the Brain Heenan commentating the Gimmick Battle Royal at WrestleMania 17 in 2001. When they announced them to come down to the ring to do this commentary for this Battle Royal, my jaw hit the floor. I mean, I was just like, oh my God. Two of the best in the entire wrestling business, the best manager in the business, and the best interview in the business together on commentary. That was so good. One of the best things I'd seen, in the early 2000s. Then, as far as his work in the 1980s, I remember he would either praise the faces and get behind the faces, or he would just heckle the heels and the heel managers and just did a very good job at what he did. And honestly, I don't think we're ever going to see an interview like that in professional wrestling ever again. We're never going to see another Gene Okerlund. So, yeah, today is a very sad day in the world of pro wrestling. We lost a legend, and, as a fan, someone who grew up with Gene Okerlund, doing those interviews, I'm going to miss him, and I'm sure a lot of other wrestlers, wrestling fans, and people that are associated with pro wrestling are going to miss him as well. I mean, he's up there along the lines of a Jim Cornette or a Bobby Heenan in terms of his legacy. I mean, even a Gary Capetta, he's in that caliber. So, Mean Gene Okerlund, 1942 to 2019, rest in peace. Your legacy and contributions to the sport of professional wrestling will be remembered forever. And in closing, I would like to say that Mean Gene Okerlund will be missed by those who knew him and those who loved him. And if anyone has any fond memories of Mean Gene Okerlund, please leave them in the comment section below. And be sure to, if you would like, if you have a memory of Mean Gene Okerlund, maybe it's your favorite interview from WWF or WCW, or maybe even the AWA, put it in the comments. Share your memories of Mean Gene Okerlund. And lastly, I want to end this by saying, R.I.P. Mean Gene Okerlund. Your legacy and contributions to the world of pro wrestling will be remembered forever.